Lindsay Ardane.
Stuff happened. That's the only thing Max thought was important.
That's all I got. Well, that and a drawing of the tramp stamp of Munter engraved on a cat.
What? I think I missed that.
You don't remember it?
No.
I have
We were
so many
talking-
questions.
We were talking for context, we were talking about this as a potential tramp stamp.
Okay.
Yeah.
You see
I don't
my
remember
description?
that.
I do see it, yeah.
I don't remember why.
Why is it on a cat?
Thank you, Will.
Because we were talking about Corey's cat.
Corey's talking about getting a tattoo of Junie.
Oh yes, Corey was talking about getting a cat tattoo, and then I was
Right.
like,
You know what you should get? A
you know,
Junie
we should
tramp stamp that
get,
says
you know, we should all
Munter.
get.
From the,
Yeah.
That's unplugged this year.
Hey, let me tell you, I'm not doing that. It's not going to be my first tattoo.
That could be your first tattoo.
Absolutely not.
Oh
Just a
my
little
god.
Junie.
So then you have to get a tattoo between now and PAX so that when you get
There
there,
you
you're
go.
ready for your second tattoo.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Which can be
Sure,
that.
sure, sure.
So
Okay,
you just gotta get the other tattoo before then. You've got a
Got
couple
it.
months. Figure it out.
Okay.
And then we all take a picture with our matching Junie tramp stamps.
Yes, that's a Munter.
That's a
very
Munter.
elegant.
That's like Munter. It's the addition of Munter that really does it for me.
Just do it in like really elegant font.
Mm.
I think that's a Fortnite thing also.
Munter?
A munter?
I think so. I get these like brain rot TikToks where it's like people just talking in
I
like
love that.
Fortnite terms. It's called like brain rot. The series is called like brain rot rom-coms, and it's like the formula of a rom-com, but they're using the language of like Zoomers talking about Fortnite.
Oh, like Gen Alpha.
Yeah, but I
Uh,
think like munting is a thing. I don't know what it is, but
I'm about to
sure
Google
it
it.
is, and I don't want it. Also,
I bet you are.
speaking
And
of
I
brain rot,
can't.
speaking of brain rot,
Munting meaning. Munting videos. Oh no.
No,
Don't
absolutely
click that.
not. Do not touch that.
Crap, you're gonna get a virus.
These kids are onto something, let me tell you.
okay, what is it? Steph?
It's a noun. Oh, it could be a
Mhm.
noun or an adjective. Okay.
Okay.
As a noun, it's an alternative form of muntin, which let's figure out what that is real quick.
Let me not have coffee in my mouth while you're
Yeah.
reading whatever the fuck you're reading.
It's a strip of wood or metal separating and holding panes of glass. Boring.
I don't think
Okay,
that's
but
what
it can also
they're
be used. Okay,
talking
hold on,
about.
but it can also be used as an adjective. And munting as an adjective just means ugly.
Interesting.
Okay, interesting.
Interesting.
Which
Uh,
wait. Okay, we're on Know Your Meme. This is how we know we're getting old, gang. Okay. Munting is wait, I'm gonna read this before I say it out loud on
Yeah,
the internet.
please. Make sure that it's something you feel comfortable putting out on the internet.
That can't be it. I'm not reading that out loud. That cannot be it.
It's probably
No, wait,
it.
now we have to know, and now we have to know, Raph.
I can't believe you've done this.
I'm gonna say right now, it's not a Fortnite thing. And you don't want to know the definition of it.
okay.
Oh,
So are
man.
you still willing to get
Munter?
the munter?
Munter.
Or do you
Oh
think
yeah.
okay.
Okay, good.
It's
good.
not bad enough
Good.
to make you not want to get it.
Well, we're not getting munting. We're getting munter. Oh, that's not what I googled, huh? Okay, let me see. Munter.
No, I mean, I was talking about. You said it was an adjective, which to me. What's that?
Munter is an actual word.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah. What does it mean? What's it mean, Rob?
Give it a guess.
I don't want to.
I would rather not.
Literally,
I simply can't. You
It
you
means
said these
ugly.
kids are onto something.
It means ugly.
This is great. I learned a lot today.
This is great. I still can't find a definition. Everything that I find is like, you don't want to know. Don't Google it.
Yeah, you don't want to
Everything you're getting
know.
is saying
I'm
stop.
upset.
Okay. All right. Noted. Well. Oh, yeah. I don't care for that.
Why did you look it up?
I was
You've
going
done
to
this to
close.
yourself.
I was going to close the Google tab, and then the last like hit in the description was the definition. I was like, oh, okay, that's what
Yeah,
that is.
do yourself
All
a
right.
favor, internet. Don't look it up.
You two
These kids are not
hectic now.
onto something.
You two
I
are
respectfully
not.
disagree
No.
with my colleague.
Okay, calling someone okay, but being like you're such a munter. That's good. That's fucking good. That's excellent.
Fair.
Other definitions, no.
No. Other definitions, no. 100% no. Well, hello everyone. On that note, welcome to Class Reunion. We're live from the Apocalypse. We're a not-for-profit TTRPG studio that makes actual play content like streams and podcasts to raise money for nonprofits and aid organizations like Doctors Without Borders, who we are currently still benefiting, still raising money for, and they're very important and very critical work, providing medical aid and humanitarian aid in all over the world, but in Gaza specifically. And we just ask that if you like what you see here, instead of doing the normal Twitch things of subscribing or giving us bits or interacting with fake Bezos cyber currency, really in any aspect of your life, you take the $5 or the $6 or whatever a Twitch sub is going for these days, and you give it directly to Doctors Without Borders instead of to us, because we just play silly games here Saturday mornings and other times on the internet, but they will do very important and good and critical work with it. So just do that. And to that end, we have hidden the subscribe button so you can at your own peril. But yeah, it makes it easier to hit that donate button, smash that donate button, as they say, and just give Doctors Without Borders your money. If you have to give money to someone, if you can't, that's totally fine. Totally understand. No worries. Enjoy the content. But yeah, to that end, we can't turn off the subscription thing. Twitch does not give us that option. We can only hide it if you are able to locate it. If you have like an Amazon Prime sub or something like that that you want to subscribe with, you can. We can't stop you, basically. And when Twitch does pay us out, it goes back into supporting the channel in small ways. We do things with it. Honestly, mostly it sits there, but we will use it for things. Yeah, what else? Is that it? Is that the stuff and the things? Beloved Dimension 20 Dungeon Master Brendan Lee Mulligan will kill a dog for every month you've been subscribed to this channel. So keep that in mind when you're deciding whether you want to donate or subscribe. What did you say, JD? 77 dogs? Was
I
that?
think it was 78 dogs
78.
It's too many.
during the last Muskets and at 11. Yeah.
He's the bad guy. You.
All the bad guys.
No.
22. 99 or 100 if it's 78.
Yeah.
Fucked up.
In 1 month. How could we?
In 1 month. Like halfway
Fucking
through the
Brennan.
month also.
How could Brennan? Honestly,
How could Brennan? You know, that's
Okay.
true. This isn't our fault. This is on him.
it's true.
He's
Yeah.
a monster.
He is. He's making these choices. We're not forcing him to do anything. He needs to take responsibility for his actions. It's the only way he'll get help. Anyway, I think that is actually all of the stuff and the things. There are channel points, there are emotes, there are GIF reactions that you can spend those channel points on. But with all of that in mind, this is Class Reunion. This is a game that we've been playing for a very long time, about 5-ish high school students from Ohio who have been trapped in a fantasy world for 10 years. And yeah, I've had various things happen to them. Nice try, JD. Nice try.
Listen, you gave us trauma last time, and I'm trying to help my fellow players not
Okay.
suffer.
We'll see. We'll see about that good stuff redemption. We'll see. Yeah, 5-ish high school students trapped in a fantasy world. Various things have happened to them. They've been body swapped. They've been killed. I don't remember what the third thing that I said on Twitter was, but you've been through a lot, and that's fine. You're doing fine. It's been a while since we played this game, but we left off on kind of a dramatic cliffhanger. And so I think where we will begin today is back in the city of Stormhold. We haven't done introductions. Hold on, pause the music.
Just ready to
I
go.
thought that you might be just like trying to throw me completely off, and you would be like, and we're going to start with JD introducing himself.
We are.
The third thing was chosen to be messiahs, by
Chosen
the
to
way.
be Messiah.
Yeah, don't forget about that one.
There we go.
Hi, I am JD. I am not playing Hunter, who is pictured there. I am instead playing Lindsay Ardane for as long as Max is in Hunter's body.
Which brings us, the order's a little messed up now that everything is moved around. But you know what? Let's stick with it. Which one of these is going to trigger? Yes, there we go.
Hi, I'm Q. I'm new here. I'm I'm playing Kira, who is a Tua astral self monk. And you'll see. We're gonna get like right into that, I'm sure.
Yeah. We probably will. Also, there will be Kira character art. It's just that I was going to commission that, and then my life fell apart. So we'll get to that.
Don't even worry about it.
We will get to that. Julia.
Hi, I'm Julia. I'm the local Delaware cryptid. I play Kelly Violet, who's just out here collecting titles at this point, just like making that name longer and longer when you put it on a business card. She's physically tired as well as emotionally tired because she just had a big old fight. So we'll see how this goes today for Kelly.
True. And now, last but not least, Rav.
What's up? I'm Raph. I'm playing Munter today. Or I think the actual proper pronunciation is Munter, is what we've decided.
I'm fine with that.
I don't know what I am, honestly. And there's been a lot of body swap in here going around, so a little bit of this, a little bit of that. You know what I mean? What else is going on with Munter? I think they're becoming best friends with Lindsay Ardane in a very, very fun way. So, that's it.
Okay.
I think.
All right.
Right?
I think so. I don't know.
It's been a
tell me.
while.
You used
Yeah.
me as a table and a chair, so like
It's been a while.
Technically, well, okay.
Wow.
Did you hate it though?
I think we all know the answer to
absolutely
that.
not.
I think we've all met Lindsay Ardane.
Just happy to be here, gang.
Just
I don't
happy
know
to
what
be
you want.
here.
Just want to be included. That's a great way to be included.
Exactly.
It's furniture,
Some people like it. Lindsay likes it.
Lindsay. Hello, hi, my name is Will. I run this game and I do a bunch of other things. One of the storytellers and the organizers here live from the apocalypse, and today I'll be playing everybody else. On that note, I think we will get on into it. Now, still in the city of Stormhold, in the north of the Kingdom of Aloran, the region known as the Highland Hills. It's been a very long time, relatively speaking, since it rained in Stormhold. For too long, the skies have remained gray and overcast, but without any of its storms that it takes its name from playing out. Now, roughly 24 hours after the events that took place at the top of Blackwing Tower, where you found yourselves directly in conflict with the Dagda, and where your dear friend and comrade, and maybe more to some of you, Lane Hovacek, was lost, consumed by a void in time and space itself. Finally, it is raining in Stormhold. Which feels somehow fitting. And so I think where we will begin is with Kelly Violet. Because I think you would have been summoned and brought to Corvid Blackwing's study after having a little bit of time to rest. His study, such as it is very, very messy. There are books piled and scattered around loosely. There are some shelves on the walls that do contain more volumes. But there's a layer of dust coating most things. Candles that clearly haven't been burned in a very long time. A desk covered in various loose sheafs of parchment and paper. And a window that faces out over the city that at first you might assume was frosted or something like that, because the image it shows beyond is distorted. But upon further inspection, I think you realize is just kind of grimy. Hasn't been cleaned in a very long time. And he stands behind the desk, not seated. When you enter his study, he turns around and he makes a gesture to one of the chairs that clearly he has taken the books off of because they have just been piled into the chair next to that one.
Take a careful seat to make sure that this chair doesn't collapse out from under me.
Seems to hold firm.
All right.
It's well made. I'm sure that you have questions.
Yes. A lot of them are kind of not specific right now because really wasn't prepared to take on an entire city. I guess
As I said, you don't have to. At least not yet.
Yeah. Do we have to tell anybody outside of the city right away? Can we maybe delay that?
Well, that depends. Of course, we're under no obligation, but people will come and go from the city, travel to Calderon for business. They'll carry word of what they've seen. Really depends on what sort of an impression you want to make. You could offend some people if they hear it from rumors. instead of directly from you.
I just worry about with the way Calderon's politics around that they'll want, especially if Calderon is taking a stance that they're going to war, which is what it seems like, that they'll want me to go back and in this whole like trying to not have war happen. I can't do that. We can't do that. We actually have a lot of things we have to do. We've got a growing list at this point. And I can't let that city's politics get in the way.
I understand. And I can serve in a regency capacity, at least for a time. But if I may, you'll want to consider your next moves carefully. Because as you say, Calderon is considering war. It seems almost inevitable. And the council is one of the only things that is stopping that from passing through immediately. And if I'm serving as your regent, I won't get a vote.
I write something for the council. Will you take it to them, at least?
I can, but messages and missives and things like that can be misinterpreted. This is bureaucracy, after all.
I know, but
If you say you vote against a war, they'll call it a skirmish.
there's no easy order to the things that we need to do. We have to find some person who is a fairy tale for the fairy tales that is the Morgan and the Dagda, and see if they can help us. We have to find the cauldron so that we can try to stop the Dagda and get somebody back. And now we have to go convince, and we're still trying to convince people not to go to war with the Orn, which is why we came out here in the first place. This is getting to be a very big circular problem. And you're right, going in person would be the better thing to do.
The reality of war, Kelly Violet, is that by the time you take the battlefield, everyone usually already knows who's going to win. Wars are fought in the time leading up to the battle, with propaganda and bureaucracy and threats and alliances. The fighting, the killing, the dying, that's just a formality. If I could give you my recommendation. The council's not called for a vote yet. One is coming. I can't say exactly when. But I can be your eyes and your ears on the council and here. And if it comes to that, you should be there for it. But if you can't be, my recommendation would be make some allies. Get some votes if you can.
I'll speak with the others, but I think maybe if we take the henge back to the city, I can speak with the council. Talk to Mirrodin about if he knows anything about this mystery figure, and then we can come back. The henge, being here with the henge does make things a little bit less long of a detour, but it's still a detour, and I don't know. I'll have to talk to the others. I can't make this decision.
Mirrodin's vote you can count on. The rest of the council is split.
Lindsay Ardane will be against me. That's not even a question. Not
Mance,
Lindsay Ardane.
but
Mance,
yes.
Mance Ardane will be against me. That's not even a question.
He wants war. He's the driving force behind this vote. Is there anyone else that you think you might be able to sway?
There's... Oh, what is that little guy's name? What is his name?
Dad?
Huh?
I don't remember it. Tully, I think was his name. Something like that.
Something with a T. He's just a guy. He's
He's
just a
just a
little
guy. He's a merchant.
He might be able to be swayed.
He's pretty anti-war.
He's pretty
You'd be
anti-war.
told.
He was also pretty anti-Mance.
Yes, he's not a big fan of Mance.
I don't think I can count on Marius. I don't think I have anything
Tamberley, there it is.
Tamberley. I knew it was a
Councilman
T.
Tamberley. Good job, Raph.
Proud of you. Yeah. Tamberley, I think I could count on. Maybe Tamberley can help me with some of the people he's more familiar with on the council, but I don't think I can count on Marius.
You think that depends on what he wants from you and what you can offer him?
Already rejected what he wanted. I don't know if he's the type of person to renegotiate, and I'm also not willing to pay that price if that's still his price.
You aren't the Lord of Stormhold, then? I'm afraid this is what it means. Welcome to politics.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
I've spent the majority of my life trying to abstain. Not for a lack of understanding,
I'll have to see what the others want to do. I can't make this decision for them.
I think that's wise. In the meantime, would you like me to send the message that there is a new Lady of Stormhold?
Please. Yes. I take some of the sting out of it when I show up.
Consider it done, my lady.
It's weird. Okay.
You'll have to get used to it.
I just got used to people calling me Kelly again. All right. Thank you. I'm gonna go see if the others are. Well, I'm gonna go see the others.
There is one more thing. And I might have mentioned this in passing, but obviously, with events playing out as they did, I'm not blaming you if you don't remember. I wasn't born a Blackwing. It's a part of the title.
Can we just say Kelly Violet the Blackwing? Does it have to be Kelly Blackwing?
You choose to add it to your name is up to you. But it represents your commitment to this place and to its people.
I understand that. I respect that.
And obviously, with that, there's a reason this is called Blackwing Tower.
Oh. Okay. Well. You stay right where you are then.
I'll stay for a time, but I've little interest in continuing to live here. I've given my life to this city, unto its people. I'd like to see the rest of the world.
That's fair. That's fine. I just didn't want to. I just didn't want to assume that you were just gonna just like be homeless.
No. But this is your home now.
So weird. Okay. I guess I can move my one trunk of belongings in. It's a lot of space.
In your own time.
Okay. Oh,
You
thank you.
should speak with your friends,
Yes.
not just regarding matters of state.
There's a lot that we have to discuss, yes. I will speak with you later then. Thank you.
I'm not
I'm gonna get up, and I'm not running away, but I'm power walking out of this room immediately.
Where you going?
I guess I would like to go find my friends. Did we? Would we have stayed here after?
You were given quarters and things. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess I will go zoom off to wherever everyone else is resting.
That's a great question. Are you looking for anyone in particular?
Nothing against Lindsay, but I would be looking more for Kira and Munter than
I can't imagine why. I mean, I can't imagine why I wouldn't be top of your list.
nothing against Lindsay, but I need to talk to the people who were part of this whole let's stop the war quest to begin with, because hey guys, we have another detour.
Also, Lindsay can't technically go to bed until someone tells him to.
It's
So,
true.
He's
Also, you
just
can't
waiting.
technically use Lindsay and top in the same sentence.
It's not allowed.
It's not allowed. Doesn't work.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
I didn't mean to do that. I didn't know this is what would happen to Lindsay when I created him. I didn't know this is what you people would do to the boy.
You did this, Julia.
You did.
You made him.
I did make him. I just didn't know we would take it so far.
You pioneered findoming.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm gonna go find Kira and Munter, and if Lindsay's there, then Lindsay's there.
God, he probably is.
Probably being used as furniture again.
Yeah, I mean, Max Munter needs somewhere to put his feet up.
You walk in, Lindsay's not there. He's actually under the table.
Oh
Stop
no!
it.
Oh no!
No. I'm not going to be that mean to him. Okay, I promise.
I think that there would have been a summoning for all of you. The housekeeper would have sort of come around and knocked on everybody's doors and let you know that breakfast was being prepared. The question is, JD, you got to do the beauty influencer thing.
Mm-hmm.
No, all right, that's fine. It just happens
hates
sometimes.
me. It's fine.
Sometimes with the controls, hold on, maybe I can focus your camera for you.
Sometimes you have to cover your camera up and then
It's
just
true.
read
Yeah.
it.
Just fully start over.
Yeah,
I can just disappear and reappear.
true.
I said it
Mac-
for-
There we go.
Yeah,
We're back.
I unclicked
Nice.
autofocus and then reclicked autofocus. So
Whoa.
yeah.
Wow.
Would everyone have gone to breakfast is the real question.
Okay, so hear me out. I have questions.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Questions, because I know that there's there's the fighting pit, right?
hmm
There's the dome.
The dome.
Okay, is that only for like official challenges,
As opposed
Okay.
to
as opposed to just hey, I need to tussle. Let's fucking fight.
it is technically it is a thing of a matter of state. Honestly, it's their justice system.
Gotcha.
That's
Gotcha.
how
Okay, that's what I figured. I just wanted to be sure. All right,
I'll trade you a
is there-
Glock.
technically you could go in there. You could go in there if you can manufacture some kind of a dispute. When we first showed up, people were deciding who gets to keep the house in a divorce. So
Yes, you remember that. Yes.
yeah,
That
so
lovely couple. I hope they're doing. I
So
hope they're
good.
both doing okay.
God
if you can
damn. We
manufacture
should
some
invite
beef
them to
with somebody,
breakfast.
Carmen's around. You can instigate Carmen.
It's true.
Okay,
Beat the
so
shit out of Carmen.
it's true. Kira is not there.
Hold on.
So Kira's not at breakfast.
No, he's not.
Okay. Would Kira? I'm assuming no, but
No.
would Kira?
Whatever your
Okay.
question was, no.
Okay.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Clara. Then before we get to Kira, Lindsay and Max, you were at breakfast?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Sitting in silence across from each other.
It does sort of make sense. That does track with what I was picturing. So Kelly, when you walk in to the dining hall, you just see plates of food, and then Max and Lindsay sitting there in silence.
I think you see too, like Max is eyeing those sausages, but instead like reaching for pieces of fruit and just like closing his eyes.
That's so considerate.
You're being
Slowly.
Thank
so
you for being
nice.
so respectful of Hunter's body.
To be fair, Max would be the one to suffer the consequences, all right?
That's fair.
But yeah. Just munching on like fruit and bread.
And I think Lindsay probably has continuously, unfortunately, like offered you the plates with meat, like not picking up on the fact that you are avoiding that because he sees
These are
you.
so good. You don't want any?
I think genuinely, Kelly probably walks in and Lindsay's about to eat something and Max just like reaches over and fucking chucks it.
Ah,
Well, that was rude.
I see you're getting along.
Kelly, thank God.
You making friends, Max?
I'm eating fruit.
Making friends, Lindsay?
Absolutely. It's so good to see you.
It's nice to see you too.
Do you need anything?
I need to talk to Max.
Privately.
Yeah, do you know where Kira is? Are they still?
No, I figured they probably went out.
Lindsay, could you go find Kira?
I would love to.
Thank you. I'd appreciate
Are
that.
you sure you want to send Lindsay?
Do you want Lindsay to stay here?
I am in the room.
I Max doesn't even fucking stop talking.
Sometimes I have to remind my father that I'm in the room, so I'm just reminding you that I'm in the room.
I'm used to being invisible. I just wanted to make sure you knew.
No, I think some fresh air would be nice.
For you.
For me. And
All right.
you, Kelly.
Ah, yes. Right. Lindsay, what do you normally do with your days these days?
Well, it depends. Sometimes I study. I'm working very, very hard and diligently. I am going to understand magic completely. And I make friends. I'm very good at that.
Good. Okay. You probably left some stuff. You probably left some stuff at the Rough and Tumble, didn't you? That's where all your stuff is?
Not all of it.
Yeah, but maybe you should go get your stuff.
So you do not want me to find Kira?
We will go find Kira. Max needs to go outside, so.
I need to walk.
Time for his walkies.
Yeah,
Max
time
needs
for my
his-
walkies. I gotta pee real bad.
Max, how much of that is true?
Listen, I've had a lot of orange juice today. It's all this body can consume.
Okay. All right.
So I will get my belongings.
Yes.
Where should I meet you?
Probably back here, because I live here now.
Here.
Yes, here. This is the. I'm learning so much about.
You sure you want to tell him that? He knows where you live now.
He's gonna find out anyway.
Still in the room.
Haven't left.
He's gonna find out anyway. Max,
I guess now he knows where to drop off his
everyone's gonna know
payments.
where I live. It's part of the package deal.
Is that what
I'm
you
still
want?
very confused that we are calling them Max, but that is not Max.
You're correct. That is not.
That was not the Max I met.
That is not the Max you met.
No.
Lindsay, they're in crisis.
I will go get my stuff.
Yeah.
And Lindsay will, in fact, at that point,
All right.
walk away.
Feel better?
Yeah. It's like a weight I didn't realize was just sitting on my shoulders.
He's not
My
that
father
sad.
says that all the time.
He just sticks his head back in. I've heard that before. You get used to him, honestly. But
Yeah. Sure.
anyway, we need to go find Kira. I have to. There are some things that I think I need to do, and I want to talk them out with you guys.
Before we go anywhere.
Yes.
And then put kind of up a little bit.
I don't think Hunter's shorter than Kelly.
Hunter's not. Hunter's a little bit like
Instinctively reaches up and then just like, oh, okay, no, we're good. How are you doing? I know you want to jump to the next thing. There's a lot of fucking quite literally world-ending shit going on right now. But
as kind of confused with everything as I am, I do feel okay in the weirdest sense. I don't know. I don't know if it's left over from those few moments with Tempest. I don't know if it's the fact that it hasn't all really hit me yet and I'm still kind of in shock. I don't know. But so much has happened in 24 hours, and not just to me. And there is so much at stake that this really doesn't feel that scary. This particular part, when held up next to everything else. I mean, I lived up and down this kingdom for years, but this is one of the 3 places where I was the most. I understand this city. This is a change, but this isn't the scary part. the stuff happening outside of this is the scary part. This part is actually genuinely kind of okay in a really kind of fucked up sense. It's just confusing. I didn't know that that wasn't his last name. Because he's just been here the whole time I've been here, all 10 years. I thought, like, straight up, it's not his last name. His last name isn't Blackwing. I'm a Blackwing now. I'm the Blackwing now.
You're a Blackwing?
Now?
Am I a Blackwing?
That's not how that works.
Okay. Don't see why not.
It's a title, not a last name.
So what's his last name? Stewart?
I didn't ask. I forgot to ask. Oh my god. I should have asked.
No, it's fine. I'm sure it's like Smith or something boring. Not important.
Just call him formerly known as Blackwing.
Yeah, I think that works.
But yeah, like I said, the stuff happening in the city is honestly the least of our problems. So, but it does come with some complications that complicate our whole being sent by the council to go try to find out what's going on with the Orange so that we don't go to war thing. So we need to find Kira. I might have to go to the capital, and it'll be a question of if I go alone or if you guys come with me.
I don't think I can go.
I know. A lot
Not
happening.
as Hunter and not as Max.
Right. Like I said, we need to go find Kira.
Yeah. If you're okay though, and it's okay if you're not.
If this adrenaline shock patronly aura wears off and I'm not okay, I will let you know.
Good.
I usually hug a hunter. I don't usually. Yeah. Okay. Oh. Kelly will give Munter a hug and then head out to go
So
find
much more
Kira.
intimate. Usually, like it's a
Max has never been touched that much before.
like a full body hug. Like usually, it's my shoulders are free.
Like people don't usually get access to this.
Yeah, like a whole thing.
So small.
So small.
They can put
I grab a couple extra.
I can put my arms all the way around you, and that's insane.
Someone could lock me in here. Don't like that.
You realize suddenly I could suplex you if I wanted, and you're like,
there's a tension. I break out of it a little bit. I'm like, whoa.
Not safe. Not safe.
Not safe.
All the hairs in the back of your neck are standing up.
I do want to grab before we leave, make a little bundle or a plate or something to bring to Kira and grab some extra fruit and bread because I know Hunter doesn't eat enough. So
Hunter eats a normal amount. That was one time.
I'm pretty sure you spent a whole 48 hours being like, I don't eat anything.
Yeah, like I said, it was one time.
I'm making up for it.
There's one time in the other game, too. That's interesting.
We don't love that.
Listen, don't worry about it.
Probably doesn't mean anything. Give him a
Sleep.
I
I
wouldn't read
feel like
into
we
that.
should worry about it. I feel like that's something we should be concerned about. You know what I mean?
Nah.
Yeah,
Hey,
but I make a
speaking
little
of,
bundle.
Bundle.
Speaking of concerning behavior,
Speaking of being concerned about people, where is Kira?
I don't know what you're talking about. Everything's fine here.
You said you were looking for people to fight.
Correct. That's perfectly normal behavior. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, that's fine. I'm just making sure that that's what you're up to. Because like, while the Thunderdome is technically kind of the equivalent of going to court, there are bars.
Cool. I would love to go to a bar. So I'm assuming, based off of the racial template, that I still only fucking trance, because Eladrin do the trance.
Yeah, they do. I don't know about that.
That's up to you. Because
Yeah,
that's the case. He only needed 4 hours.
if you don't sleep, Will can't give you nightmares.
I mean, I trance. It's close enough. It's fine.
I'm trying to help you here, buddy.
I mean, I'm trying to think about Tua lore, and like, I want to say it's not trancing, because I do want to say I think it is sleeping, but I think it is a limited amount of sleeping, because it's pure chaos.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah.
So he got his 4 hours. And then he was up and awake, both with, the remnants of the sleeping thoughts, and also now his awake thoughts, which he did not care for. And so I think, given that he is typically so very composed and trying to keep his very nature at bay constantly, this sort of broke him. So he's trying to find something to, how best to put it, something to overshadow the feelings that he's having right now. He's looking for different synapses to fire. And fighting is a way to get to that.
I think I'd like to kind of real-time workshop some lore based on that. And I think the sort of meditative form of sleep that you practice is necessary, because normally Tua sleep like regular people, but because they tap into this sort of like pure chaotic existence, this sort of swirling void of madness, essentially, whenever they do sleep, their sleeping hours are filled with equal parts like just screaming and like maddening laughter.
Yeah, that tracks.
And in order to not do that, you've sort of mastered this sort of meditative state that you enter before you fall asleep, and you only do it for a certain amount of time so that you don't do that.
Right. So that I don't go into the mat. Sure. I love that.
Cool. So then my follow-up question for that would be, did that work last night, or did your companions hear some concerning sounds coming from Kira's bedroom?
I think that he started to trance. And probably about halfway through, there were some screams. And so here, what I'm actually going to do, what I'm actually going to say, I don't think he's had a full rest.
Okay.
So I will 1000% take the level of exhaustion. Yeah, he got probably about 2 hours in and was like, actually, no, fuck this.
Love that. Take that level of exhaustion. And Max, you take 4 levels of exhaustion. Everyone else is good. Where's Kira?
What?
It's a callback. We're just having fun. Remember that time you took 4 levels of exhaustion? That was fun.
Was it 5? So I don't remember. I was like 1 away from death.
I thought 5 kills you, but maybe 6 kills you.
I think
6 kills you.
Okay, cool. So yeah,
There
it
we
probably
go.
was 5. All right. Well, good point. Thanks for keeping me honest. Take 5.
You were going through it.
Let's never do that again, Max. Let's never not and say we did.
I think it was 1 level, actually.
Ability checks, that's fine. So Kira is at a bar.
Yeah. And I think like what I want to say is that Lindsay, as you approach the rough and tumble to get your stuff, you would actually see the doors burst open and like 2 men kind of just go flying out, followed by Kira. And you could describe Q. How does Kira look in this instant? Is the mask on? Is the mask off?
The mask is absolutely on. He's got the astral arms out. And I think just for fun, I think he slid out like sort of skateboard style on one of them.
Okay.
And just has the Gritsky stick to their neck. Oh, this was gonna be fun. What happened? Wake up. Wake up. Next. Just starts turning to walk back inside.
So
Lindsay's right there. Lindsay's right there.
I would like to use sending to send Kelly a message and say, I found Kira. He's enjoying himself.
Okay.
He's here. Please get him.
Are you saying here, or are you actually giving a location?
No, I'm definitely just saying here.
Okay.
He's here. You found me.
Okay.
You told me where to go and I followed your instructions.
That's true. I did tell you exactly where to go.
You did. So Kelly, you receive that message in your mind, and you recognize that it's Lindsay.
I think for like a brief second, the fact that it could be sending doesn't even occur to Kelly, and for a brief minute, she's like having a crisis about like, has Lindsay been a wyvern this whole fucking time? Like,
What a twist.
and then she probably realizes, no, this is different. I forget, can I respond to sending?
Mm-hmm.
No. Okay. Then after the brief, oh my god, has he been a spy? No, it's fine. Oh. She will kind of like suck in a breath and be like, so Kira's having a good time at the rough and tumble. Probably being rough and tumbling. So we should go. We should go with expedience.
Right.
Yep.
I try to summon Callisto.
Yeah, that's not working. That's not going to work.
Hold on. Damn it. They make it look so easy.
It's true.
Right, yeah.
I think I will, because I think Avalon is faster than me. I don't know if Avalon's faster than Hunter, but I will send Avalon on ahead.
Normal
Oh,
speed,
okay. I thought we were going to ride.
You can't ride Avalon?
Yeah, Avalon's a baby.
Avalon is a baby. I could pick Avalon up in my arms, but we can't ride Avalon.
Yeah.
You shouldn't pick Avalon up in your arms, but you
It's
can
not
pick
good
Avalon up in your arms.
Just lift with your knees.
With its long body and just its back feet still on the ground.
He's not small. He's just built like a deer and therefore can't accommodate a rider. Yeah. Also, the rough and tumble is like across the town square from Blackwing Tower. Like you don't need to ride there. Be a little silly.
Yeah, I'm just saying that we need to move it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Move it.
Lindsay, Are you approaching Kira? Are you going to say anything to Kira, or are you just waiting for the others?
I think Lindsay will cautiously approach Kira and just say, Max and Kelly were looking for you.
And Kira, for your part, as you go back into the bar and you're like, next, everybody is studiously looking at like their plates and their mugs. No one is making eye contact with you.
What? I thought this place liked to have a good time. It's the rough and tumble. Nobody wants to take me up on my bet.
Does not appear that anybody wants to take you up on your bet anymore.
And then here's Lindsay, and there's like the immediate, like the Gritsky stick is like, and then stops. Oh. Hi, Lindsay.
Hello, Kira.
Stick goes down. What'd you say? I'm sorry.
That's all right. Most people don't hear what I say. Your friends, Kelly and Max, are looking for you.
Okay, I'm right here. I'm just gonna keep walking inside.
I told them. Well, I told Kelly.
Okay, do you want a head pat or like an ale or something?
Are you offering?
Yeah.
Then yes.
Okay, so with the silver hand, he just goes bonk, bonk, bonk. It's not gentle. It's not like purposefully hard. He's still getting used to it. But you do get head pats, and then he'll go in and look at the barkeep too.
That's the
barkeep
most
will place
affection
2
I've been
months.
given.
Like ever, or
Like
We're gonna leave it ambiguous.
Okay. All right. Cool. Yeah, we'll take his drink and slide yours to you. And he will pick up his gold off of the counter. This was wholly disappointing. Okay, why are they looking for me? It's early.
I couldn't tell you. They said some things, but they made it clear that they were planning, and I did not entirely understand what they were talking about. But I think something about next steps.
Okay. And he's just gonna like sit on a bar stool. Well, sits. It's more like crouch. Yeah, like he's just fully on it, just legs up, and just sort of waiting.
Ready to spring.
Lindsay acts like that's
Mhm.
normal. Lindsay's just like, okay, this is happening right next to me. That's fine.
And it might as well happen. You know what I mean? It might as well.
Yeah, so I guess a couple minutes later, then we walk in. We step over the the unconscious people in the street and walk in.
What happened out here? That's crazy. It's
They
7
lost a
a.m.
bet. Yeah, they lost a bet. Sorry. You missed it.
It was impressive.
And no one else wants to participate.
Lindsay saw it?
Well, I guess I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention.
That's the usual. You were very busy.
I was. So you wanted to see me? Or you were looking for me?
I was looking for you and Max together. Yeah, I just had a meeting with former Lord Blackwing
Formerly known as.
about some next steps, and I wanted to make sure we were all on the same page as far as what the plan is.
Kira, you don't. I know what was tying you to this everything.
We are not asking you to leave, but we're also don't want you to think that we are forcing you to stay. Before anything else, before any other decisions are made, we want to make sure that's...
Where would I go? Home? What would I do? Go back to the Hydras?
Kira, I don't know, but that's also something that's a choice that you have to make, and I just wanted to make sure that we're not getting in the way of whatever you choose to do. You
I
could
don't
go do
have
those
anything.
things, but if you
I
don't,
don't. I'm here. So, what are the next steps?
I need to speak to the council about the fact that there's been a change in power. I need to try to get allies so that if it comes to a vote, my vote to not go to war with the Orn won't be the only one. And I think I need to speak to Mirrodin about the Uncut. I think I'm saying that right. I think I'm saying that wrong. I don't know. About the person that the Morgan told us about, who could help us strip the Dagda of his power. But we also still have to get the cauldron so that we can heal so we can heal Hunter's body so that Hunter can return to it and get Max's body back and get you in a room with the doctor so you can rip his head off of his shoulders.
Yeah.
We've got a lot of things that we need to do, and Max has reminded me that at least right now he can't go back to the capital with me. Hunter is not welcome in the capital right now after he after he tried to kill Mansardane in...
Good.
Yeah.
It was
What?
fucking awesome.
Good.
Your dad got into a couple of... When's the last time you spoke to your father?
Oh, it's
How many arms did your father have the last time you spoke to your father?
I'm sorry.
When was the last time your father spoke to you?
Oh, that's even more complicated. What's that about an arm missing?
Your father was part of a string of assaults in the capital, where people who were in contact with a drug
His fault.
got their arms bitten off.
Mhm.
So he has one arm and one mechanical arm.
And Hunter did that?
No. Hunter didn't do that. Like a week after that happened, Hunter was in
Kicked the shit out of him.
Technically ripped his throat out.
technically ripped his throat out. I'm trying to be like,
I'm sad I missed that.
I'm trying to be
Hopefully we'll see it again.
thoughtful of the fact that this is Lindsay's father, but also there are people having breakfast around us right now, guys. People are eating.
I might have ruined breakfast for people.
Should we... Oh, speaking of, I pull out the bundle, which is now just like all mixed together. Because it's definitely on like... I just threw it over my back like a Santa Claus, like Santa Claus of fruit and...
Hold on. Back up. Like a Santa Claus?
A Santa Claus.
Yeah, like a Santa
That is what they
Claus.
said.
How
That is
many
what they said.
how many Santa Clauses are there?
Well, there's like 8 billion people in the world, so you tell me.
Santa Claus for each of them. Each one gets a Santa Claus, obviously.
There's a Santa Claus inside all of us.
Carry on. No further
Yeah.
questions.
Yeah.
I feel like Aaron
Munter
Moore now.
opens the sack on the table, and it's just like fruit and probably some eggs and probably some meat, because I don't know if Kira is a vegetarian. And bread.
Yeah.
And honestly starts picking at it. Starts eating some fruit.
I mean, Kira's a professional athlete.
It's true. He's got to have some. He's got to have the protein.
I brought you some.
Oh, sure.
This
Thanks,
was good,
I guess.
Can't believe my father didn't tell me that he almost died twice.
There's actually, I actually did tell you. I sent a letter to Kalefell. Wayne Mirrodin and I discussed it. We were gonna have you come stay with your dad to keep an eye on him. Make sure his brain
Still not
wasn't
a bad
infected.
idea.
But yeah, so I tried to give you a news about your dad, but I guess you're getting it now instead.
The important thing is that I'm getting it. I'm sorry
late
though that
than
I
never.
did not receive a letter from you. I always like to hear from you, Kelly Violet.
Mm-hmm. Right.
My father was on drugs.
We don't know. Your father had drugs on him.
Yes.
Your father had drugs on him. Whether your father had drugs in him, that I didn't bother to check. I'll be
True.
so for real with you. Did not check. But yeah, possession was enough. Possession was enough to have his arm chewed off. So, but also he's now an official member of the Council of Calderon,
Yeah.
which is probably why he's been home even less than normal.
Okay, so the man that had drugs in his possession is now a part of the council. And
Yes.
one that is going to be making decisions on whether or not they go to war.
Correct. And he is very
Mhm.
pro-war, which is part of why...
Probably all the drugs. Yeah.
It's probably... Yes, it's definitely probably all the drugs. But that is part of why I have to go get allies on the council, so that if it comes to a vote, Lord... And I'm not there to give my own vote. As my proxy, Lord Blackwing will vote no, but...
He cannot.
Huh?
You can't vote.
That was part of the thing. He doesn't get a vote.
doesn't get a vote as the proxy. I have
He
to
can be
find out.
your eyes and ears, and he can report back to you, but he cannot vote unless
he can't
you are
vote as the
there.
proxy. He can just tell me. He can just be like, "Hey, bitch."
It's like, hey,
Ring-a-ling!
hello, bitch. It's happening.
Hello,
Just
bitch.
immediately just like, get your punk ass back down here.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so I have to
Okay.
do all that, and
When do
really
we
the
need
only
to go
two
do
places
that?
I can the only two places I can think of to get more information about the Dian cat is going to Academium and Mirrodin. And if I have to go to Calderon anyway, and Mirrodin is there because he's also on the council,
Hmm.
so I guess, Kira, the question is, do you want to stay here and start towards the mountains and the Arcademium, and I will catch up with you guys?
You're leaving? That's the plan?
I could go with you, Kelly.
Oh my God.
Well, that is the question of the plan. I don't think it's productive if you guys just stay here and wait for me to come back from speaking with the council. And you can't come with me as Hunter to the city unless you're...
No, but the council hasn't put up a vote yet.
No,
And to
they
be
have...
clear, Hunter wasn't banished. It was just one of those things where it was like, we're gonna send them south.
Weren't they
Also,
told you cannot
you
come
do have
back?
disguise self. I'm just gonna put that out there.
I don't think you were
Hunter?
told you can't come back. I think they
Yeah.
literally said, like, we're going to come up with a reason for you to go south and leave the city.
Hmm.
I think we were kind of operating under the impression that, like, we can't come back until we've proven that that the Orn are okay.
Mm-hmm.
At least that's kind of how I was taking the way that last interaction happened.
I mean, you were going to investigate what was happening in the south and then presumably report back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And now would be the good time to report back. So,
Except for the fact that Hunter is a ghost that is perpetually in. That's too good of a word. Hold on. Hunter is a ghost that is just always in pain.
Maybe Mirrodin can help with that too, actually. So yeah, I guess that's
I don't want to go on a maybe.
sure.
Listen. Like I said, our two biggest... we have to find out about either finding the Unchat or figuring out how they got rid of their immortality so that we can do that to Dagda. And we still need the cauldron no matter what. Those things are unmovable facts. The Arcademium and Mirrodin Wilt are the two resources that we have access to as far as magic goes.
Were you all not given the place where this cauldron is?
We know where
It's
the
in
cauldron is.
Yeah, it's in the mountains. It's in the Fangs. That's where we were going in the first place. That we know. It's still a long ways off. But that's what I'm saying.
There's no portal or something that can take us there?
No, the henge does not. There's no henge sitting outside of it. It's hidden. Mirrodin hid it. He used it.
But Mirrodin knows where it is.
I do not think Mirrodin will tell us, even if we asked him.
Then I don't see a point in going back to him.
I have to go to the council anyway. I can ask about the other thing.
I don't see why you can't have ex-Lord Blackwing do some investigating or something and gain allies for you.
It's politics.
People don't like him.
Also, he spent.
Oh, wait, time out. People don't like him? He's fucking
Yeah.
cool. What the hell? What is wrong with people?
Calderon looks down upon this city. Calderon calls.
Do they look
this
down on
city-
Lindsay Ardain?
Lindsay Ardain isn't from this city.
Who doesn't
Lindsay
look down
Ardain
on
is
me?
from Calfell. The Ardains are from Calfell. Lindsay just hangs out here. Calderon calls this city scumhold. Lord Blackwing has abstained from every vote he's ever been asked to make. Lord Blackwing doesn't have allies, and I need them.
Okay. You need to go back to Calderon.
I have to go. I am saying that you guys don't have to come with me. There's other things you guys can do if you don't want to come to Calderon, and if you don't want to just wait. You can start looking, you can start heading back out to find the cauldron. You can start heading towards the Arcademium and see if you can find more information there, or Ryan, or other hunter. There's other things you can do if you don't want to come with me, Max. That's what I'm saying, but I have to go.
I'm not saying I don't want to come with you. I'm saying I cannot. I just don't like this. It's been less than a day. We keep losing each other. Is this really the right path? Continue splitting ourselves apart? Weren't we supposed to do this together? I'm in the fucking hole. Hunter is in pain. Wayne is gone. And now you're going to leave?
I'm not going to go and stay. I don't want to go. I don't want to go. I would rather send them a letter and keep moving. But that is not going to help us if there's a call to war. And that's not going to help us if we're out there looking for this person who we have no information on. All we know from the Raven Queen is that they did this thing and they exist. But the way she talks about them, it's like she didn't even know them. Like they're her fairy tale, like there are fairy tales. We're not going to find more information on her in the woods, or him, or them, or whoever they are. If I have to make this trip, the least I can do is maybe get some information out of it. I don't want to do this, Max. I have to do this.
Okay. Then we have to go with you.
I can't. I
Max,
can't
Max,
keep
do you know where you're
extending
going?
Hunter's pain.
Do you know where you're going?
Did you all, before you started your journey?
Yes, we're going to the Fangs. We're going to the mountains.
Okay.
But that's not all we need. The cauldron isn't enough. Especially not now.
I am not helpful in a council. I'm not going to sit there and watch people talk while I know the people that I love are in pain.
I'm not going to...
I understand you have to go. And I'm not upset. I'm not upset at you, Kelly. I just, it feels like we're fracturing. And I don't know how much more we can break off.
I just need 24 more hours, Max. I just need one day. You can stay here. You can stay in Blackwing Tower and have some proper time to adjust to what you can do in Hunter's body, if that's what you need, so that you're ready for when I come back and we get back on the road. If you
Get back on the road to where?
Towards the Fangs, towards the Arcademium. That's what I'm saying. We're still going to go there. We're still going to do those things. I just need to do this first. I'm not saying we're not doing those things. I just have to do this first.
I don't know. I think I need to think.
I'm going to take the Henge Gate. So if you decide, then you can just find me. I'll be in the castle. I don't plan on going anywhere else.
Fine. At least take this. And I think Max is going to cast protection from evil and good on you.
Okay. You gotta save versus exhaustion. And then
God dang it.
I just assume you're always raging. So
In Hunter's body? I don't think I have yet.
it's fair.
That's
We'll
why I'm
see.
saying, it's like, have you actually figured out what's going on? With, like, all your jazz?
Same jazz.
Same jazz.
Same jazz.
Less effective.
Same
Same jazz, just
Different
different,
body.
different genre, you know what I mean?
That's nope.
Max, are you storming out of the bar?
No, I'm not storming out, okay?
You sure about
There's
that?
no wall hitting.
You sure about
I'm
that?
not gonna break these bones, okay? These glass bird bones, okay?
Are you attempting to leave?
I think he'll probably turn to you, Kira. Like, I think he'll turn around to go and then turn back and say, "What about you? Where will you go?"
I'm going to go with Kelly. Like you should be. You just said we're already fractured. She has something that she needs to do. So we should be going with her. I know that you want to get them back. So we need to do everything we can to get us as much information you do that. Because you still can.
Just knowing. Just knowing that they're in that state. I need to take action. I don't know if I'd be able to forgive myself if I didn't.
We're still taking action. Kelly, didn't you say Moradin might know something?
Mirrodin,
sorry.
he even if he doesn't know anything about
He's a pervert.
Cat, he does definitely know about the cauldron, and if we need the cauldron to help Hunter, he will know how to do that.
Okay. Then we go talk to him.
You don't have to come into the council room with me. You don't have to see those people.
We're not abandoning Hunter. We're trying to make sure that we have as much time and opportunity to get them back.
Max, I also don't want to fuck it up when we get there. The Raven Queen says she's on our side right now, but also we don't know how to use the cauldron. If we have to rely on her, I mean, she says she's our ally right now, but we should still know what to do in case she changes her mind.
And we need to face the very real possibility of the Dagda just showing back up again. Like he did with the Thunderbird. I think these things are hidden away from him, which is why he's having us go after them.
I think there's a moment where I think you all see Max just like visibly untense and breathe. And he says, fine. 24 hours.
Okay.
We'll put it out there, Max. If you wanted to, you could also talk to mommy.
I was going to, but I was going to just go ahead and do that and call her on.
Okay. All right.
Is there a stronger connection here? Like, would it be easier to talk to her here?
I mean, she was here, at least like metaphysically speaking, but
Okay.
it's up to you.
Then yeah. No, I was thinking about that. Okay. Yeah. I think Max will then also say that I need a moment. If you're leaving right now, then go. But I won't abandon you.
And I will see you either in the castle or I will see you back later at the tower. Lindsay, do you want to go see your dad?
I mean, I suppose so. It has been a while.
Good, let's go. I'm going to be using you as a distraction.
Oh, good. I'm very good at distractions.
Good. I'm gonna chuck you at your dad. I need you to be your usual charming self.
Why would I be anything but?
You know, it's very true, but just so it's been said.
So I think
It's
it's
been like
Max.
20 years since you've seen each other.
It's been.
It's BM.
Yes, ma'am. Before I go though, I did want to talk to Kira.
Oh, spicy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I think like as I don't know if Kelly drags Lindsay away.
I don't think
Or
dragging is required.
I was about to say.
That's true. Drags himself. He just like
Yeah, Lindsay just follows Kelly, as previously established.
Yeah, Lindsay is just very well trained.
Like a cartoon with like central.
like a smell floating.
Right here.
Yeah,
Ooh.
gonna go upstairs and pack his bag. Give you guys a couple minutes before.
Was it room 12, room 21, something like that?
Something like
Sounds
that.
right.
Sounds right.
You wrangled it out of Rodney, yeah.
Consult my notes. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, Kelly will go with Lindsay to get his stuff while you guys chat.
Then I think what I will say is that as you go upstairs, that would be a very good time for us to take a break because
Oh
we've
shit.
been going for a while. And
Yeah.
we'll take a quick break and then we'll come back and you can have your conversation with Kira. So don't go away.
Yeah.
Stick around. We'll be back in like 10 minutes. See you real soon. I just gotta fix it. I just gotta fix that one thing. It's fine.
No!
Wait.
Lindsay!
No.
That's okay.
Alas.
As long as we can
a
hear
tragedy.
JD. Oh.
Okay, I think we're good.
Video Ninja heard us talking down on Lindsay and they were like, oh, can we get
Okay.
involved?
Got it.
Sure did. God
I
damn it.
understand
Hold
this.
on.
Yes, chef.
Need a second here.
Oh, we don't want to be over here.
No, but it's doing the annoying thing. God damn it. I don't think there's a way to fix this. Fuck.
Oh
I
no.
was like, I hope we're not fighting.
What?
Other than
Sorry,
our
it's just doing the thing
feelings.
where it hides the audio sources.
Oh.
Mm.
And then I can't like hear y'all.
Mm.
Oh, that's kind of important.
Yeah, I mean
little.
it's just I can still hear you through Video Ninja. I just can't hear you through the stupid thing, you know.
The thing at the place at the thing.
That though. What I need is like a just a way that this gets fixed. But I don't know if such a thing exists.
Yeah, that sounds like you're asking for a lot.
So I don't want to do the rest of the game like this, but it's fine. It's fine. I guess we're gonna do that. It's fine.
It's fine.
It is. It's
I'm
just
sorry, I was the
frustrating.
problem child that
It's not
started
you.
this.
It's not you, it's Lindsay.
Literally
not
the second the title changed from Hunter to Lindsay Ardane, immediately it was like, mm-mm.
It's like, the fuck is this? Absolutely not.
The fuck is this? Let me try one thing. I don't think it's gonna fix it, but I want to try it.
That's fine.
Nope. All right. That's all I got. It's fine. All the audio sources are like showing up in the wrong things. Everything's all mixed up, so it's whatever.
Oh, fun.
It's a puzzle for another day.
It is. I mean, I've tried to fix this puzzle so many times, and there's no fix. I don't think so. Yeah.
Can I just
all
say
right,
a
cool.
quick? Can I have just a quick shout out? Just a quick plug.
Yeah.
I just opened these bad boys because Summer's left them.
Did you say randoms?
What's a rondom?
A random. Okay,
Uh,
they're really fucking good. I did not expect them to be so yummy, and I
What
can't
are
stop
they?
eating them. So,
Are
oh
they
my
like
god,
goldfish?
What?
So I think they're supposed to be like cacti. I don't know if British people know what cacti look like.
Gummy bear.
Somebody
um,
longing to see a cactus.
But like, are
You
they
know.
sweet? Like, what is the flavor profile?
Yeah, they're like gummies, and like they're like a little sour and a little sweet, and then they also just because
Oh, nice.
they have a little ball of like Gushers juice. You know what I'm saying? Like in
Yeah.
it.
How much
Oh.
They're
THC?
supposed to look like this. Listen, I wish. They're supposed to look like this, but you tell me.
Nah.
You tell me.
No.
You versus the man she tells you not to worry about.
Anyway, these are fire though. They're very, very good.
Mm.
I might
Glad to
eat the
hear
whole
that.
bag. Anyway,
Shout out Random. Sponsor us, you cowards.
shout out randoms.
Randoms.
Do
Probably-
what you want.
Randoms. Fizzy cactus.
Does it say that on the package? Does it say
Does
fizzy
it say-
cactus?
Fizzy cactus?
With a Z.
Fizzy cactus?
How do I do this where it
That's
doesn't like?
baffling.
I'm
No,
so
there you go.
perplexed.
That's baffling.
What is happening?
Why?
Like clearly
Tiny,
they've never
fizzy-
actually like
Delicious.
It's
been
like,
in
oh,
the
it's a-
same room with as a cactus.
yeah, everybody knows a cactus has a Z on the end of it.
It's fucking
Clearly.
Zed, dude.
A
It's
fucking Z.
also okay. Quick little rant about British. They don't say H. They say H.
I know.
H, correct.
So
I
funny.
cannot stand it, dude. I am like, sorry,
Raph, your American
you
is
sound
showing.
wrong.
Do you have a
It's fine.
H-Mart there? Do you have H-Mart? It's one of my
Well,
favorite
I'm
places
just
to
gonna-
shop.
There's a doll, Raph. There's a doll up there with him. Just tell your doll. Just tell your doll.
This doll?
Yeah, just tell your doll what you want the other doll to do. Yep.
We'll put our dolls just right up to the camera so they can talk
Oh
to
my
each other.
god! They can talk to each other. Wait, hold.
This is cursed. This is cursed.
The most cursed thing that has happened live.
Mine won't bend.
This is 1000% cursed.
Let me just whisper something. Hold on, we're talking about you. Exactly.
I'm not going to put mine that close to my face.
That seems fair.
Yeah, that would be
They're
unsafe.
just hanging out here watching. They're literally watching me all day. It's
I
so
love that.
great.
I love that.
I love it. Thank you. Anyway, go off.
Yeah, I mean, you go off. You wanted to have a conversation. That's where we ended.
Oh fuck, you're right. Oh shit.
Stop eating your
Swallow that
cactus.
random.
Hold on, mid random fizzy cactus.
Stop chomping on that foliage.
It's fucking good.
Foliage.
It's so fruity and delicious.
It's cool. So add that to the list of things you're bringing.
True.
Hold on.
Along with the Cadbury
Mom.
fruit and nut
And the
I
and
did.
the-
That's
the-
on my list.
And the jelly babies.
and the jelly
Mhm.
babies. Ketchup
And the
chips.
jelly baby.
Ketchup. Do you want ketchup chips or prawn chips?
I don't know if they sell ketchup chips in the UK. That's a Canada thing.
Yeah, I was saying, that's
Oh,
kinda
I don't
weird.
actually know if they do. They have cheese and onion.
That's
Nah.
That's about as
fam.
weird as it gets.
wild.
And or a prawn cocktail.
Yeah, I've heard about the prawn crackers. No, thank you.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I know.
No, I'm okay. No, I'm good, bro.
What are these
I'm good,
randoms?
bro.
Okay, I swallowed the random,
Randoms.
so
Great.
I'm ready.
Take it away.
What's up?
You're still in the bar.
Oh shit, we're still at the bar. Where's Rodney
You
in
don't
all this?
have
Is
to
what
be. Rodney's like curled up by the fire where he always is.
Is it still like 7 a.m.?
It's pretty early. Yeah, I mean, you had breakfast and shit, so it's probably not 7 a.m., but like, it's still probably not noon yet.
Heard. Yeah, I think Max is Kira sitting still?
Yes. I think he has turned back to the bar and is going to order another drink.
Yeah. That'll stop you. I think Max sits and just says, we don't have to do this right now if you're not ready. But I don't want it to go unnoticed or ignored. I don't want it to just be another thing that happened.
Okay. What do you want me to say?
Nothing, if you don't want to. We can just sit here. You have some ale. I'll have some fruit. But if you did want to say something or fight, though I'd prefer if you would wait until I'm back in my body for that, or yell. I don't know.
I've spent all of my life fighting the chaos, fighting the madness, forcing myself to be quiet. And he was the first one, the first person that ever made that easy. His goofy voice, his unwavering positivity. I didn't think that I would ever get to tell him how I felt. And then to have it reciprocated. And then I saw the look on his face when he realized what was happening. The sadness and the resignation. Knowing that he would fight but couldn't. I don't know if I will ever see that calm again. And I don't know if I want it.
I'm not here to tell you to keep anything in.
You don't get it. I have to. Otherwise, I am no better than any of my people. So, thank you for checking in. I'm going to be all right because I have to.
Seems to be a common thread in this group.
Well, our blood comes from the same source.
Mm.
So,
Did he ever tell you about Avalon? About Ohio?
not in detail, no.
Mm. Do you know what spaghetti is?
He did tell me about spaghetti.
With chili, do you know what chili is?
He's told me about that, which seems strange to me.
He seemed to like it.
Fucked up.
Okay.
It's fucked up.
It was fucked up.
I don't know. I don't know what I was trying to say with that other than this place, Anoon. It has a lot of mysteries. Things we don't understand yet or may never understand. Earth, Avalon, Ohio. It's simpler. And if a bridge has been built twice, I don't know. I don't know if you'll ever actually want to try that spaghetti chili. It's rough on your stomach.
I think that's pretty good, Max. Do you want to roll to comfort or support? That's with mundane.
What is my mundane, dude? Like
It's really
minus
high
4,
right now.
minus 3. Right now? Oh yeah. Well, no.
No.
Like,
Hunter's maybe less mundane than Max
Right.
somehow.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Hunter,
Yeah.
especially after the last few things Hunter's been through, Hunter's freak is probably really high.
Mhm.
Yeah,
very
way
high.
absolutely.
Way high.
Way high.
So that's like 2d6 minus 3 then?
Yeah, probably for
Yeah.
Okay.
It only goes to -2. You're fine.
not -3
Sure.
in this case.
Yeah.
In this
my
case.
Oh, I'm so
Yeah.
sorry. I'm so sorry.
Actually, bringing up it, if you don't know in the clause, it says if you bring up Skyline Chili, then automatic -1.
Well, no,
Mundane
actually,
draws.
it's you have to roll with disadvantage. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's disadvantage, which is an additional
Yeah.
-1.
Yeah.
Did we just make a new game?
Right. I mean,
Always
is there
making
a fantasy PBTA?
Yeah, there are a couple of them. They're fine. I mean,
Oof.
I'm thinking of Dungeon World. Dungeon World is fine.
Okay.
And the dudes who made it suck, but
Oh, okay.
But does it
that
mention
one's bad.
Skyline Chili, and does Skyline Chili give you
I
disadvantage?
don't think it does. That's what we
Okay,
got going
so-
for us.
That's our home. That's homebrew.
Right.
Did we just write the game of the summer?
Oh my god, you guys! Where's TikTok? Chat. Yeah, I think that's kind of where Max leaves it though. Like, there's not much else to say at the moment. I think he's just gonna leave it. He's gonna leave it to Kira, but probably we'll just keep an eye out.
You said you wanted to do something before you left.
Yeah. Are you leaving with Kelly?
I think Kelly's already gone off.
Upstairs.
Oh, fair.
You were going back to the tower, right?
Yeah.
Or no, you went up to
Yeah.
get Lindsay's stuff with
Yeah,
Lindsay.
I went up to get
Oh,
Lindsay's
yeah,
stuff. To get, but I left the two of them to go do this to get Lindsay's stuff because I'm like, Lindsay, I'm gonna throw you at your dad to distract him while I do some stuff.
I mean, there's a 50-50 chance you get Bat away. You know what I mean? Like,
Right. Lindsay, I choose you.
Lindsay, just go in there and cause a scene. Go in there and cause a scene. I need you to embarrass your father in front of all of his coworkers and confront about the fact that he didn't call, he didn't write, he didn't do nothing. You had to find out.
Let's lower his rep. Let's start like
Yeah.
a whisper campaign.
Go in there and ruin his reputation as a family man by
Ruin
showing
his
up and being like,
PR.
you didn't tell me you were hurt. You didn't tell me you got a new job. Are you just never coming home? Like, I need you to
never
cause
say that you
problems.
left me.
Father!
Father, please.
Papa.
Papa.
I need you to cause a scene so that it's less attention on me when I roll up and be like, hey guys, that seat on the council is now mine. Also, vote no for war. I have to work
Vote
on that
no.
campaign speech. I gotta work on that.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, that's the plan. So I'm upstairs helping Lindsay pack because I'm gonna use him
Gotcha.
against his own father.
Gotcha.
Rad.
Then, yeah. I'm gonna go with that.
Okay. I'm gonna try to talk to the Raven Queen.
Morgan? Yeah, all right. How do you want to do that?
Yeah. Good question. I think because we last saw her in Blackwing Tower, right?
Well, you had a conversation
was
with her in
it-
the rookery. And then you
Oh,
saw
that's where it
her.
was.
She appeared on the roof also.
Correct.
She helped us
Yes.
slap
Yeah.
the Dagba.
Smack. Yeah. I think he might go back to the rookery.
Okay. Sure, yeah. And I mean, as we established, outside of the realm of death, the rookery looks very normal and like it hasn't been used in a long time. Like, you don't really see birds hanging out here the way that you would expect. You don't, and it's clean.
Mm.
There's still plenty of daylight streaming in through the ceiling and the windows.
Is there a way to like cover them up? Is this like a public place?
Cover what up?
The windows.
Oh,
like
it's
I
not
wanted
a
to
public
go-
place for it's. This is
Okay,
also like the
right.
highest point of the tower, which is like the tallest structure in.
Okay,
Stormhold.
perfect.
So-
Yeah, then in that case, I want to cover up all of the windows and make it like as dark as possible.
Okay. All right. That makes sense. Yeah, you can do that. And you can find some old like tarps and things. And then what?
And then I think he's going to just sit in the center of the room, and I think he's going to use beast speech to like call out to the Raven Queen in like the language of the Ravens, probably.
Sure, yeah. What does that sound like?
A Max version. I go, "Rah!"
That's good, yeah.
But like
Okay.
cool, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
but, like, cool.
really cool.
Like,
Real
cool.
cinematic and dramatic, like.
Yeah. In the dark. Also, yeah, I don't need to see.
Fucking TikTok brain rot. It's just like right now you're extremely max build and you're maxing.
Max build. I'm maxing right now.
You're
Max coded.
maxing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Roll an Arcana check, I think.
Brother. 90 Arcana.
Roll to call mom.
You didn't even do your pre-stream rolls to find out how we were going to do tonight.
Oh fuck! You're right. Oh my god, who am I?
I
What
hope that
have I
doesn't throw
done?
off your roll.
Shit. I don't even have my
suck.
fucking dice. Where are my dice? Wow, I'm behind, gang. Hold on.
Wow.
Wow. Let me find a fucking D20. Jesus Christ. What the fuck?
Just the sound of the rustling.
Yeah. I did it.
Yay, you found it.
This is not the one I want, but I for the
I just
sake
need
of
you to
time.
roll.
Okay. Is that Munters or is that just Max?
That's Max. How'd you do?
What? It's loading. Arcana?
Yeah.
That's a 2.
Cool. All right. We have 3 inspo if you want.
Yeah.
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 Go ahead.
Wow, I found it again. Okay. Yeah, if y'all don't mind.
To do
Go for
it.
it.
I don't
I'm
mind.
yoinking then.
Go for it. I know you don't mind.
Okay. That's a 13.
Okay. That is better
I
than a
get
2.
I have a -1.
That
so
is better than a 2.
it's better than a 2.
Cool. So I think you are sitting there and you're focusing and you feel a kind of like breeze across your face. And it takes you a second before you realize that's weird because you covered the windows.
Yeah.
And I think when you open your eyes, you see darkness, but you can also see the rafters over your head are filled with ravens. You can hear them rustling around and like cawing
I
gently.
can also see in the dark.
Yeah,
so
that's why you can see all of this. Yeah. And I think seated across from you is the Morrigan. Still very beautiful, still unearthly in her beauty, which is of a very fey nature. Those cat-like, her eyes are very raven-like, unsurprisingly. And she has sort of a mourning veil covering her face, but it's very translucent.
I wasn't sure if you would come.
Well, we are blood, after all.
And blood helps each other.
I suppose that depends. Family helps each other, is my understanding. Those are distinct.
Hmm. I don't know if you would consider me that. But I still ask for your help.
I assumed.
There's a lot happening at the moment. And it seems like a lot of that hinges on our success. It seems your own fate hinges on our success. Against the Dagda, yeah,
I will be explicit with you.
sure.
I don't have a fate. None of us do. We're eternal. That
But you have
doesn't
a
mean
dream.
that doesn't mean I don't have wants.
I already said that I would help you achieve that.
You did?
I want to help you get home. To be able to do that, we need to know as much as possible. Information seems to be a large piece that we're missing.
You think that I am keeping things from you?
I think you have lived 1,000 lives. I think you've seen births and deaths beyond probably anything I could understand. I don't know if I'm seeking specific answers here or just wisdom. You hold someone very dear to me. And I need to do anything I can. I need to learn as much as I can to get them back. To get you home.
What if you can't?
That's Not an option.
And what if I told you that in bringing them back, they would have no memory of you?
And
Would
all
you
my
still want that?
feelings.
If I told you that I could restore them right here and now, but they'd have no idea who you are or what you meant to them, would you still want me to do it?
Them to not be in pain. To no longer suffer. You're asking me if I would make a selfish choice.
Yes.
I would want you to do it. They mean more to me than how they feel about me. It's not a transaction.
And that is why we can't look away from you. What would you say back on Earth? It's like watching a car
Sky and
crash.
chili? What? Oh. Right. Oh, I thought about cars.
It's like watching a car crash. It's hypnotic and terrible and heartbreaking. But you do it. You hurt yourselves so that other people don't. You carry burdens that you don't have to so that other people don't have to. Maybe that's what love really is. And we will never understand it.
And let me carry that burden. Your burden.
I'm not burdened, Max Miller.
You have a want. You have a dream that you cannot reach. Is that not a burden?
My dream is to stop dreaming. To stop being this and watching and trying to understand and make sense of a puzzle that I'm never going to. And simply
Then
just be.
let me help you.
You are helping me.
There has to be something you know, something you've seen, something.
I've told you what I know. What would it serve me to keep things from you?
It's It's difficult being so small. Is there any way you could learn more on your own?
I have things that I am attending to for your sake and the sake of your fellows that will help you.
But
The rest of it is up to you. I know it's hard. I know you want to fix your problems. You want them to stand before you so that you might strike them down.
is that so wrong?
No. But I have ushered many a warrior to their death who thought much the same and regretted it in the end. These hands that you now lay upon my axe, they are gentler. Maybe there's something you can learn from that.
Yeah. I hope to learn that soon. I know the others don't trust you, which is fair, to be honest.
We have
But I
made
hope
a
you keep
deal.
watching.
I have never gone back on a deal.
Hmm.
And I don't intend to start now.
Okay. Then send me your ravens.
So,
Hopefully I will get further than the others.
I'll need to find you when the time is right. So ravens you will have.
This faith stuff is fucking hard.
Don't have faith in me, Max Miller. I'm not a god. I'm certainly not your god. Find something else to have faith in. Something that brings you peace.
Mm. I'm late.
Congratulations. That's what you're supposed to
What?
say.
Wow.
What?
Happy
Incredible.
weeks.
Um, yeah, I've some people to see, so I hope we can keep the line open.
As long as I remain in this world, there will always be a connection between us.
Okay. Sometimes the ravens, they can be a little petty.
You do. Yell at them and throw things at them.
I don't anymore. That was a while ago. I think I did eat one though, and I'm sorry about that. I didn't really have a choice.
I'm sure they'll be very ecstatic to see you again. Go out into the
Okay.
world. Remember what I said about blood and family. Keep yours close.
I'm fucking trying. And I think he stands up and just like pulls on the curtain to like, or on the tarp or whatever to let the
Yeah,
light
and
in.
light streams into the room and everything stops. The noise stops, and when you turn back, the Morgan's not seated there any longer. But I think you do hear a little bit of rustling in the rafters above you, and when you look up, you do see some of the birds.
Are they still yelling murder?
Not currently.
What are they saying?
I don't think they're saying anything right now.
Challenging?
I think they're just staring at you.
Oh. I think he points the axe up at them.
That's it.
Yeah, I think he just points the axe up at.
Okay.
Well, I was gonna threaten to eat them, but then I thought maybe that's probably not a cool thing to do.
Hunter
so.
would never.
Can Hunter lift the axe?
Yeah.
God.
There's no strength requirement for your axe.
Also, it does
cool,
take
okay.
a lot of strength to pull a bow.
I was going to say,
That's
also, I don't think
true.
Hunter's strength is that low. I'd have to pull up their character sheet.
I was
but
gonna say,
it's not their lowest
Well,
stat.
I have it right here.
What is it?
Yeah, how's it looking?
It's 12.
That's above average.
That's above
Yeah.
average.
Yeah.
Listen,
Yeah.
just because you have like a 75, you
Yeah.
know.
Do you think
Yeah.
you have a 12 strength, Rev?
Me?
Yeah.
At least a 15.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say,
Strength of mind. You know what I
I
mean?
was gonna say,
That's
I
what
would
that
hope
means.
so.
Yeah, that's what the strength score is for.
I would hope so, because
Yes.
Kelly's is 14, so like you've got to be stronger than Kelly.
Definitely. Yeah. I
Cool.
think he just walks out again and then
Okay.
probably heads to the portal.
Fantastic. And so Kelly, you and Lindsay gather Lindsay's stuff, and then you have your things in place.
Yep, I tell my good buddy to not bother with the letter. 'Cause we're going.
He like stares at you from behind his desk and then just like grabs the piece of paper in front of him and crumples it up and says, "Great." Throws it over his shoulder.
You know, look, this way you also don't have to answer any responses to the letter. So I'm saving you work later down the line.
Any missives in your absence, my lady?
I don't know. I'll be back in 24 hours. We can discuss anything further then.
Understood.
Before we head out again towards the mountains.
Understood. He will bow to you.
Oh. Come on, don't do it. No,
You've
now
got
you're
to
just
get used to it.
No,
You've
now
got
you're
to
just
get used to it.
No, now you're just fucking with me because none of us ever used to do that with you. We all did the nod.
You
So
should
why
have.
are you doing this shit? Why are you doing this? Stop it.
Plenty of other people did.
You're hazing me now. This is unnecessary.
Got to get used to it. That's all I'm saying.
No, I don't.
People are going to do it to you out on the street.
No, they won't.
They did it to me. You didn't. Everyone else did.
All right, well, I'll see you tomorrow. I don't have time for this.
Remember, every vote counts. Whatever you have to do to get it. What's up, Raph?
Is it like if we kill Mance, do we take his place?
No,
No,
not at all.
Oh,
no.
never mind. Plan backfired.
They actually kicked Moldus, Galderspur off of the council because he
killed 3 other members, which is why there were spots. That's how Mirrodin, Marius, and Mance got their spots. It's because
the 3 M's, as they call them.
But like assassinating is not off the table because as long as there's an empty spot.
Who are you talking to right now?
Talking to the fucking Ravens, dude.
Trying to convince them to go in.
Just working through it in your head. Just workshopping this with the Ravens.
It's like, you guys are called a murder for a reason. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah. I'm just like, squirrel.
Okay.
I'm gonna go down to the henge gate.
Cool. Yeah, you go down to the henge gate, and I think as you get there, I'm assuming, I mean, Lindsay is probably with you because, follows you around like a little puppy.
Mhm.
Max's Munter is meeting you there, and Kira, I assume you are going as well, based on what you said.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool. So you stand.
Rolling into the city with my new little antlers and the fucking seed and the fucking deer dragon and a new title.
Yep. And
none of the people I left with.
Well, Hunter.
Hunter, yeah.
Munter.
Sort of.
Yeah.
0.5 of the people I left with.
Yeah. That's why the new introduction is 5-ish high school students from Ohio.
True. Does Hunter have like a cloak or something? I can like.
Yeah, it's part of your. It's part of your anime
You can
leather
get a
jacket.
cloak. Yeah.
Oh, rad.
Your Vash
Okay,
the
cool.
Stampede coat probably does have
Yeah,
a
hell yeah. Like a
Hell yeah,
red
brother.
leather duster. Yeah, hell yeah.
Don't forget
yeah,
your
I think
gun.
I would probably like. Yeah, Glock on my side at all times.
He keeps that thing on him.
Keep that
Yeah,
thing on.
strapped, dude.
You don't gotta.
You don't know that about Hunter? Hunter walks in strapped at any occasion.
I mean, it makes sense if you're dating Max. Anyway,
Cloak up though, for sure, for sure.
the attendant standing next to the henge gate looks kind of bored, as attendants are wont to do. Kind of glances up to you as you approach, sees you, Kelly, immediately kind of straightens up, bows to you, says, my lady.
You know, we don't have to do that. The nod is okay. I'm fine with that.
You're the
Greeting.
lady of Stormhold. I know where I live.
All right. You know what? I don't have-
Education in Stormhold is fucking rough.
You know what?
I've just had a very long morning and I'm a little drunk. Where do you want to go?
Capital. Calderon.
Calderon it is. And they kind of run their hand along the edge of the henge gate. The runes light up, and the swirling, the space between the henges is filled with that sort of swirling energy. Calderon awaits, my lady.
Thank you kindly. And I will bend over to pick Avalon up, because I don't think
He can't walk.
he can. But this is how I took him through the other henge.
You've got to be consistent.
Listen, until
Sure.
Avalon like fights me on it.
I mean, he's not gonna fight you on it. He's just like he just goes like dead. He just goes sock. Like you
That's
pick him up
fine.
and he just goes like limp.
I'll put him down once we get across the henge gate, but like it makes me
Sure.
feel better.
Okay, all right.
I'm worried. He's a strange little creature going through the henge.
You step into the henge gate.
Kelly, you know he can walk, right?
Kelly, you know you're dragging a demigod, right? Like a sock.
Lindsay like wistfully is looking at the way that
So jealous.
Avalon is being dragged.
What would it take for Kelly to carry me like that?
You need a horn. You need antlers for sure.
Yeah,
have
you
to
need
be
a couple
deer.
of them.
You
Yeah.
have to be deer shaped for sure.
Got it. Gonna have to transform myself into a deer.
Studying magic to learn how to polymorph into a deer.
So that Kelly Violet will carry me across the threshold.
Wild.
Incredible. You step through the henge gate and out into Calderon. Or do you?
Wait, what?
I'm sorry, what?
I know he's drunk, but come on now.
Find out next time on Class Reunion.
What the?
Had to pull the full Saturday morning cartoon thing
It's a
there.
DBZ.
Yeah.
We DBZ in this. Going full Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, that's it. That's all we're gonna do today.
That's
That's
it.
fair. That's
it.
fair. It is
It's
2
We're
2
done.
p.m. and we have to go to a wedding.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you
What?
sure do.
Hell yeah! Can I
Yeah.
come?
It's in a
Yeah, just-
barn.
Yeah.
So if I just show up,
Yeah. You could come.
I mean,
think.
just
yeah.
hop
If you get on
into
a
a
plane, if you get on a
teleporter.
plane right now, you will be here in time for the 4:30 start.
will I?
No.
No.
Well, hold on, because if you fly from the UK to the East Coast, you
Gotta go
travel
back
back
in
in
time.
time 6 hours.
Yeah.
So
8
then
hours.
8 hours. Yeah. So that's true. You
Actually, yeah, you can make it.
yeah,
Go
you
get on a
totally
plane
make
right
it.
now.
Time
Do
travel.
it, Raph. Come on.
Crazy.
How much will it cost me?
A
Thousands.
lot, probably.
A
A
Yeah.
lot.
Too
All
much
of my
money.
savings.
Too much money for the bit.
Yeah,
Don't
probably
do it.
could be a pretty sick wedding though. So
Shit.
Yep, in a barn.
you could meet all of Julie and I's friends from college.
Wow. That's a treat, dude.
Yeah.
I love meeting people from like people's past.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
This will be my
It's
first
fine.
time meeting the bride. I'm very excited.
Oh boy.
True. That is
Oh
true.
buddy.
It's true.
COVID has prevented me from making any kind of a formal meeting, so
There you go.
It'll be good. I met the bride. The bride is nice. Yeah, where's the thing? Here's the thing. Cool. That's gonna do it for us today here on Class Reunion. Here live from the Apocalypse. We'll go around. We'll do our introductions, and then if anyone is streaming, we will raid them. But I think historically speaking, we're usually pretty slim pickings in this Saturday morning time slot. Yeah, there's literally nobody. Literally nobody. That's fun.
Is this always the ending music?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you? Okay, never mind.
It's like a chill little outro song to
It's like a
take
little
the tension off of.
lo-fi Stardew Valley.
And so everybody can relax and come down from the emotional highs
This
of
is
an
reading
LFTA production.
exercises.
Yeah, cool. Well, yeah, I don't think there's anybody for us to raid, but that's fine. We'll still go around and we'll still do our thing, starting, of course, with JD.
Hey, I am JD. I have been Lindsay Ardane in this episode of Class Reunion. You can maybe find me tonight over with Exquisite Corpse Presents for Sister Cities, where I'll be playing my second D&D game of the day, if, fingers crossed, that is able to happen. If not, you can catch me next back here tomorrow for Horizons and Halcyon's Section 8, where I will be reprising the role of Watcher, who you might have heard in our Falling Stars arc of Academy H. So find out what happened to them after they flew away from the Murder Island. I'm sure it was only good things. I'm convinced it was only good things.
Same.
I trust Will when he says that. But yeah, that's all I'll plug for now. I have like 5 million other things going on, but I'll have plenty of time to plug them as they come up in the next few weeks.
Oh, yeah. Next up is Q.
Hi, I'm Q. You can find me pretty much everywhere on the internet at Midnight Inc. That's midnight_INQ. Q is my name. I'm sure you get it. Save a horse, ride a cowboy. Pew. You can see me tomorrow over on RPGs Uncovered, where I'm playing the Starcrier Conflict. It's a little Lancer game where I'm playing a cowboy that is very different from the other cowboy that I also play here on Nephilim Tenebris, which is going to be on Tuesday, where we're getting into some shit, gang. It's been a time. You can also find me here for Redacted. That's on Thursdays, and then Table 1 of a third season of Secrets and Shadows. It was spicy yesterday, is all I'll say. It was a spicy time. And if you missed it, that's on you. Anyway, that's it.
That's true. It was a time.
It was a time.
It was a time. I got a string. Just a normal string.
A boring string.
I mean, it wasn't that boring. You should watch it.
Was boring.
Listen, the strings be wild. I am very excited for when I do my binge watch of the season, because I can't watch y'all live. You guys stress me out too much.
Julia was downstairs last night, and I was like, "Are you gonna watch?" And she was like, "I cannot. I will scream.
I will yell."
I mean, you could have just joined Steph in doing that.
It's true. I could have been with Steph.
We had a real good Steph scream, and it was the first time that I heard the baby crimes being committed through the noise gates. OBS.
Anyway, besides those crimes, hello, I'm Julia. I have been, as we've been workshopping the name, I guess we're gonna go with Lady Violet Blackwing, Kelly to her friends, and the Ghost in the Storm to her enemies. I think we're gonna go with that one. That one sounds pretty good, pretty solid. Sometimes on Thursday, I play Lavinia Hale in the heist game Never Ember's Enigma. I'm not sure if that will be back this Thursday or not. We're still in a little bit of the limbo there, but we will find out.
I think Andy said June.
Did Andy officially say June? Okay. Then I will not be back until June at all. That includes for Lyra Kroll with Academy H. I will not be back until June as well for that. So I'm off for the rest of the month. That's about it.
It's nice to have a vacation.
Yeah.
And Raph.
Hello. Oh, let's go. I didn't notice I got both. Hey. Amazing. What's up? I'm Raph. I played Moonchart today. It was good. It was good. It was good. Good things happened all around. Where can you catch me? Here in 2 weeks.
Mhm.
And then next week?
I was going to say sooner.
Next week? Yeah.
Next
I have it on
week.
my calendar. Next week, we are doing a little. I was going to say special, and then I was going to say interesting. And I think neither of them can really encapsulate what next session of A Season of Secrets and Shadows Table 2 is going to be. Because I don't fucking know what's going to happen. Carmen, let me just say this, okay, gang?
Mm-hmm.
Carmen is doing the right thing, okay?
Oh.
Carmen,
Oh.
Carmen.
There we go. There we go. That's better.
Oh, Carmen, this is a pro Carmen stream, okay? Carmen's cool. Carmen's fine. Everything's good. And who knows? Maybe Carmen will bow out next session. Whether on by force.
I don't think
We'll
that's bowing
find-
out,
Say it's
my
not
guy.
bowing out.
We'll find out. Listen, you
That's
can bow
being
out
taken out.
respectfully by force, okay?
That's
Interesting.
that's being taken out.
Wait, what is the meme? Taken out on a date or by a sniper? Either one. It could really truly be either one. It really
True.
could.
That's true.
So choices have been made, gang.
Finger guns.
That's it. I think. Yeah. Goodbye.
Bye forever. Hello.
Goodbye forever.
Hi, my name is Will. I'm one of the organizers and storytellers here at Live from the Apocalypse. Tonight, I was everyone else. Coming up, tomorrow you can catch me back here at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Section 8, Horizons and Halcyons production, which is kind of the spin-off of our Academy H Basque's actual play podcast, where we explore other parts of the multiverse or just smaller facets of our setting. And we'll be using Apocalypse keys to have a Bureau of Paranormal Research and Defense Hellboy inspired team in our main Academy H canon. You can catch JD in that. The rest of the cast is phenomenal as well. You can find all of that on socials or in the Discord. Tuesday, we will be back with Tenebris at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is our gritty near future sci-fi game about burned out gifted kids doing crimes in space. And then I think, cross your fingers, God willing, this Wednesday, 22nd, will be the finale of our Cryptic Community College, our Monster of the Week actual play podcast, which we record live here on Twitch. We have one episode left to record, or maybe 2 episodes. It's the finale. We have not been able to make the scheduling work, but maybe this Wednesday. Who knows? Not everyone has sounded off, but it looks hopeful. So we'll see. Other than that, you can catch me at some undisclosed Season of Secrets and Shadows stream in the future, shoving Carmen into a locker and leaving him there for all eternity. But aside from that, I think that's everything that I have to plug. I think that's everything I have going on right now.
Listen, if you take Carmen to hell, you'll have to deal with Carmen for eternity.
Yeah, no, I said I was
That's
going to
all I
shove you
gotta
in
say
a
about
locker.
That's all I gotta say about that.
I said I was going to shove you in a locker, which is where you belong. And
Okay. And that's where fan fictions are born. So that's where romance
In lockers?
blooms.
In lockers?
lockers,
Interesting.
enemies to enemies.
Enemies, listen, enemies to enemies.
That's the arc.
To
Enemies.
enemies.
That's the arc. Yeah, I think that's everything that I have to talk about. So I think we're good. there's no one online for us to raid, like I said. So basically, follow us on the socials if you're not already. Live from the Apocalypse pretty much everywhere. Or you can join the Discord community, which is a great place full of great people. We would love to have you be a part of it. I think that's going to do it for us. Say goodnight, everybody. Good afternoon.
Good
Good afternoon, everybody. Except
Good
Yeah,
7:16
for
p.m.
me.
everybody.
Good afternoon. See you next time on Class Reunion.
No.